Hey guys, Andy here. So in the last month I bought myself the Google Pixel earbuds and I also bought the Jabra Elite Active 75T headphones. And since then I've been trying to decide which I think are the better headphones. So if you're a subscriber you probably have seen the review of both. I love the Pixel Buds, the new 2020 Pixel Buds. I think the video is even called I Found My New Earbuds or something like that, because I really like them. And then I got the 75Ts and I thought, wow, these sound amazing. And the software of them is great and everything like that. I don't know. So I actually thought, well, I'm gonna make the video and I'll go through my process. I thought I'd get some help from you guys, basically. So it's a little weird because basically I thought I'd made my decision. I thought I'd chosen one of them and I was almost on the verge of sending the other one back. And then I changed my mind and thought, no, I think I want the other one. But we'll get to that, I suppose, in a little while. I've basically broken it down into 5 different areas. There's design, fit and comfort as one. There's battery life as another. There's sound quality as another. There's software as a 4th, and then features as a 5th. I don't know if that's ideal. You could almost argue that software and features kind of mixed together, but that's how I've done it. Because when I look at these sort of things, I like to get logical about it. I like to use numbers and rate things, and which is odd because when I do phone reviews, I don't actually give ratings. I just kind of go, yeah, it's pretty good. But when it's like this, I thought maybe it'll help if I break it down into the different components that make up the earbuds. So the design, fit / comfort. One of the things I loved about the Pixel Buds is just how comfortable they are. You barely know they're in there. You don't get any of that weird vacuum feeling when you've got earbuds in. You just don't notice them being there. So the Jabras, they're comfortable and everything, but when they're in, you have that whole kind of, you can hear, like when I'm running, I can hear my body through my skull. Or if you eat with, if you put your fingers in your ear and talk, you have that funny sensation where you can hear everything through your body and that's what you get with the Jabras. So I do think the Pixel Buds are more comfortable. Also, the Jabras, the left earbud, as I'm jogging or sometimes when I'm cycling, I can feel it kind of working a bit loose. Maybe I've just got a bigger left ear. And cycling, once it actually fell out, so I do, like when I was running the other day, literally every probably couple of minutes, I was kind of turning it and pressing it into my ear again. So I do go with the Pixel Buds on the design, the fit and the comfort. I gave them a score out of 5 and the Jabras a score of 3. And all of these, I've played with them a little bit, so I've got them in a spreadsheet. And I go, well, actually, if that was a 4, what would that mean? How was the final score? I'm like, is it a 4 though, or is it 3.5? And oh my word, I could go 3.5 on the design, fit, comfort for the Jabras, to be fair, because they are very comfortable when I'm not pressing the one ear back in. And in fact, I've now put some Comply foam tips on the Jabras. I've not been running with them yet, so that might make a difference. If that means they hold a bit better on my ear, that could probably be a 4, and that might be a bit of a difference maker in things. But onto battery life, this is pretty straightforward. The Pixel Buds, they don't have great battery life. 2 to 3 hours, I think I was looking at, which is all right, but if some of my bike rides now are lasting for 4 hours, which would mean the Pixel Buds, not that I really use in-earbuds for riding, but as an example, that's not massively long. The Jabras, I think, are going to go 4 or 5 hours on one charge. So I've got the Pixel Buds score 2 and the Jabras score 4 for battery life. Sound quality is an interesting one because when I first had the Pixel Buds in, I thought, these sound amazing. How do such small buds sound so good? To me, they really do sound good. And the fact that they don't have that plugging feeling sensation in the ears, and they still get some really good bass. It almost just sounds like you're listening to music rather than you've got earbuds in. Having said that, the 75Ts sound even better. I mean, the bass you get from these things, how do you get that much bass from tiny little earbuds like this? It's amazing. So the sound quality, I've gone 4 for the Pixel Buds and 5 for the 75Ts. Then we're going to move on to the software. this is reasonably easy because there's not really a lot that you can do with the Pixel Buds in the software side of things. There really isn't, so I've given them a 2 for the software. The Jabras, on the other hand, do have really good software. There's a lot of different options. There's a graphic equalizer. The fact you can change what the buttons the buttons do. So one tap on one side can do one thing, one tap on the other can do something else. Double tap can mean another thing. So I've set it up, for example, so instead of just pausing with one tap, it actually turns the pass-through on, which I'll come to in a second. And then I've set pass-through to pause music when it's on. So normally you would probably just press one and it would pause it, and maybe originally I had 3 taps turn pass-through on. And then I realised, well, anytime I pause, it's probably because I'm listening to something or talking to somebody, or so I might as well just turn the pass-through on at the same time. So the flexibility that you can do that is why I went 5 to 2. Not that necessarily that's a 2, but this is so strong that it made sense to go 5-2. So that's the software. And then features. Features is an interesting one because the Pixel Buds do have a lot of features. They integrate so well into the operating system. I love how easy it is to have it read your notifications out when they come in. Not that I've used it, but there's the translation aspect of things. But just the integration into the OS and how easy, so you get a text message that says, Bob says, where are you? You tap and you just type your reply, oh, I'm just out cycling. And it will send that reply. That's amazing. I just love, I'll probably never use it, but I just love how great that is, how easy that is, how kind of automated things are, how easy that just makes it for you. So you have that on the one side of the Pixel Buds. The Jabra 75Ts really just have some of those software features, the big one being the pass-through. I really do like that. So whilst they do give you that kind of fingers in ears sensation, and it's quite good sound isolation, because they have pass-through, you kind of mitigate that. I forget where I was going. I think I was popping my head into my barber, seeing if you had to book in advance or something. So I was walking home from the gym, and I just turned the pass-through on, and I just had a regular chat with him. No need to remove the buds or anything. So features, I went 5 to 3. That might be unfair in that the features, no, to be fair, I was about to say the features on the Pixel I don't use very often. Like the translation, I definitely don't use. I don't really tend to reply to messaging things, but I did find myself when I was cycling, listening to notifications, just, oh, what was that? Oh, it's just a WhatsApp message from so. So I did actually use that quite a lot. But I do love the pass-through, and I can see I would use that probably quite a lot as well. But I've gone 5 to 3. So, interestingly, that brings a total of the Pixel Buds to 18 and the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts to 20. So I thought, okay, that's interesting, because the ones that I picked initially were the Pixel Buds, just because of their integration with the operating system and their reading of the notifications and that kind of thing. So then I see that score of 20 to 18, and I mean, oh, well, why do I feel like I want the Pixel Buds? So then I went through on each of those aspects, and I gave like each aspect a weighting, I suppose. So the design, fit and comfort, I said, well, that's a 10 out of 10, that's really important. Battery life is a 7 out of 10. Sound quality is another 10 out of 10. Software was actually a 3 out of 10, because a lot of the time I don't bother with the software. I'm going to put them in and off I go. And then the features I gave a 7 out of 10. That meant that the score, so if you adjusted the scores through, the Pixel Buds are on 14.5 and the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts are on 14.4. I mean, that's basically the same. And I could, so there's some of them design fit comfort. I thought, well, I could go the Jabras to 3.5. That would then have them the higher score. I wouldn't do it just to make it the higher score. I'm just thinking, is 3 a bit harsh on the design fit and comfort? Because they are really comfortable. So that's where I am. I started off thinking that these would be my buds, even when I tried the Jabras, because I loved the integration. And then I thought, actually, the sound quality and everything on the Jabras is fantastic, and I really do like the pass-through. So this is where I am, I think I am at the moment, is with the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts. But I'm still not entirely sure. So I just thought maybe it makes an interesting video if you're trying to decide yourself between the two, or just if you're looking into one or the other and you're wondering if you should buy them. Hopefully I've highlighted some of the pros and the cons of each one. This is where, honestly, I really want to hear your comments down below. Maybe, so at the minute I'm leaning towards the Jabras, but maybe someone can make a decent case in the comments that I should go with the Pixel Buds. I don't know. Let's just discuss it down below. So do leave your comments. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Check out other videos on my channel. Let me know what you think of this one, because I kind of just thought, you know what, let's just record a video about it. I don't know if it's interesting to anyone or not, so let me know in the comments. But for now, my name's Andy, and I'll catch you all again soon.